What is up, YouTube? It is Docky or Docky Style Gaming, and I am back at it again with another GodFall video for you all today. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the things that you can do in the exploration or the free roam of the 3 realms in GodFall, and breaking down all of the hidden objectives that you can encounter in them as well. But like I always say, without wasting any more of y'all's time, let's actually just get straight into the video. So the free roam is technically another one of the things that you can do after you beat the main campaign of GodFall. I know a lot of people like to go there to just hunt for some chests, whether it be some of the hidden ones that are hidden throughout the realms, or some of the chests that you actually unlock that you'll need to break some of those blue floating clasps that are hidden around the maps. Some people like to go there just to farm some resources. Some people may need some of those Valorplate cores, or just killing enemies. And I mean, I know for me personally, sometimes I like to go there just to take a break from the in-game activity. Dream zones and towers are nice, but sometimes I don't mind actually exploring some of the 3 realms, with hopefully more to come. Though it would be nice if we had a mini-map, wink wink, because it is kind of easy to get lost in some of these realms. But while you're in the open worlds, there are hidden objectives that you can find by activating beacons that are placed around the map. Now, once activated, you'll need to complete 3 different objectives so that you can unlock your final loot chest and get your main rewards. As of right now, there's 6 types of random objectives that you can get once you activate your beacon, which I've dubbed the crystal chest objective, the plant chest objective, the pillar chest objective, the fighting chest objective, the sunflare orb objective, and the loot hermit objective. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I will be going into all 3 of these, how they actually work, and some of the easier ways to get through them. But essentially, once you activate that beacon, toggle on your spirit vision using the left on your D-pad, and a red beam of light should now take you to the nearest objective. Now, as I stated, you complete 3 objectives and then boom, the final chest will spawn for you. But before you get to that final chest, let's break down how to complete all of these objectives and even cheese a few so you can get that loot a bit faster. So with that, let's start with the loot hermit objectives. Now, don't get me wrong, these loot crabs can be extremely easy, but are also an extreme pain in the ass at times. Now, all you have to do is kill the little creatures and you get the loot off its back. And they do tend to drop a pretty decent amount of loot, so it seems easy enough, right? Not so much. These little crabs have a pretty decent amount of health and can run between the regular plane and the spirit plane. So on top of trying to kill him, you have to constantly toggle between your spirit vision when he disappears. And if that wasn't enough, technically it's timed, because if you don't kill him in enough time, he'll portal away, never to be seen again. You'll miss out on your loot and your objective. So when you see them, kill them. Claim the loot and claim your objective. The next objective is the Sunflare Orb, which most should be familiar with if you played through the campaign, because there were a few of them in the campaign. Now, personally, the Sunflower Orbs objectives are kind of the most fun to me, and another easy objective to complete. It's pretty much an unlimited enemy spawn where you have to survive the time limit. But the more enemies you kill, the better the loot you get at the end, which you can tell by which type of chest spawns in. Green chest guarantee uncommon drops, blue chest rare drops, and purple chests with epics, with a chance at a legendary as well. So if you really want, you can just run in a circle and kill nothing and just let the time run out and get garbage loot. Or you can see how many enemies you can kill and see how well you did by the end of it by the type of chest that you get, which also means another objective completed. Now this next objective is by far the easiest objective, and it's just the fight chest objective. Now you'll have to be in spirit vision to unlock it, but while in spirit vision you'll see enemies trapped in that plane. Once you go to open the chest, all of those enemies will spawn in, and essentially you just gotta fight them. Fight and kill them, and once you beat it, the chest will open, you collect the loot, and another objective completed. Now objective number 4 is the pillar chest. Now once you activate this objective by trying to open the chest, pillars will rise from the ground, and the main objective is to lower them all before the time runs out. Now the time doesn't start until you hit your first pillar, but once you do, you'll see a ring coming from the center of the chest on the ground until it reaches the end of its circle, or pretty much the outermost pillar. That means the time's up. Now, some things to take note of: your light attacks do nothing to the pillars, so it's heavy attacks all day. Now, something that is key is using your aiming reticle as well, since your attacks can't really latch on to inanimate objects, so you'll want to line up your reticle with the pillars to guarantee that you'll at least hit them. And of course, the final note is, start with the the side with the least amount of pillars and then work your way to the other side, just so you can speed up the process a bit more. After all the pillars are down, the chest is unlocked and you can claim your reward. Now, the plant chest objective is by far the most frustratingly funny objective in the game. Now, you'll see a chest that gets entangled by roots, and the only way to remove them is to destroy all the flowers that it constantly spawns. Well, every time you hit, cut, or touch a flower, you get knocked back, and by the time you stand up, the chest has now grew 2 more flowers for you to cut down. It essentially becomes a Hydra situation where you cut one, 2 more grows. Now, some simple strats are just using your shield and using the arching throw so that it can clear out a pretty decent amount for you, since technically you aren't touching them, you aren't getting knocked back, which is definitely good for clearing out a few. But I know some don't like to use their shields too much or even use their abilities that well, and we're over here trying to think smarter, not harder, so this is an easier way to clear out all those flowers in one button press. Use your polarity attack. It literally wipes out everything around you in a second, and all it takes is the tap of a button. 9 times out of 10 your polarity attack will already be charged by this point. You probably wouldn't have used it, so once they start spawning them in, just tap your polarity attack and boom, everything around you is destroyed. And then just like that, the chest and the objective are both yours. Now, the last objective is kind of the most mysterious of them, but it's the crystal chest objective. Now, I say it's the most mysterious because to me it seems to be a bit inconsistent, but here's what's worked for me. Now, when you see the chest, there's generally a set of crystals that have a glow emitting off them, pointing towards that chest. Now, some can only be seen using your spirit vision, whereas others can be seen normally, and activating one crystal typically spawns another. Now, what I've been doing personally is activating the crystals that have the glow coming off them from both the spirit and normal plane, and generally activating all of those will open the chest for me. Now again, I've seen a lot of inconsistencies with this, and even online it seems like there's a few, but again, that's what's worked for me, so that's what I'm going to be going with. If there's a different strat that you use for this one in particular, definitely let me know in the comment section because I'm a bit curious. As well, if there's any other faster methods y'all use for clearing some of these objectives as well. So that's pretty much all 6 of the objectives broken down in a nutshell, but again, once you complete 3 of them, you will unlock your final chest. And the final chest is always nice because again, it drops as an epic chest, and epic chests you always have a chance of getting a legendary, which I tend to get more times than not sometimes. I don't know if it's just my RNG is really good in this game or what. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, if there's any other strats that you guys have, definitely be sure to let me know in the comment section below, or if this video helped in any way, let me know as well. I will definitely catch you all in the next one. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video. If you didn't, still leave a like, and if you're looking to join a Discord, definitely be sure to hop into ours because we have LFGs for Godfall, Outriders, and any other game that pretty much you need a group for. So link to the Discord is in the description as well. So again, thank you all for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for the love, thanks for the subs, peace.